Hi everybody, this is Sherry from The Right Stuff. Welcome back, and today I got a new pen. It's a Pilot, and I have a new ink. Noodlers Lexington Gray. And I like to put a little swatch of it on top, so when I put it in my drawer, I can at a glance see what color I'm dealing with. So I wanted to ink this pen up with the Lexington Gray, and this is, it's got a, I guess the Battleship Lexington, bulletproof on cellulose paper. Washes off plastic with tap water. UV light proof, made in USA, 3 ounces. Nice bottle, it's glass. I've been getting, most of the bottles I've been getting lately from Noodlers has been glass. And this is the new pen I got. Pilot, nice little box. I've heard it called a pen coffin. I don't like that name. I don't think very many people would, but has a plastic nice pen case. Your brochure looks like, you know, it has both Japanese and English, so you have that in here, and set that to the side, and you have one ink cartridge, looks like. And these are proprietary. These do not fit universal. The Pilot or the Platinum do not. Kind of like Lamy doesn't either. Has, I'll take this off. Nice little tag there. I'll put this to the side. It is a nice purplish blue color. It says Pilot Japan, fine black finials on either end, little gold ring on both ends and around the black cap band, and it says Lucina, 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 and if I'm mispronouncing that, I am sorry. And here's the nib. Looks like a nice nib there. It's gold. The lighting isn't that great today, but it's nice size nib. No converter. Just comes with the one proprietary ink cartridge. And which I find that these this isn't super expensive. I think this was $28. But you'd still think they would come with a ink converter. I don't know that the inexpensive pens, the cheap pens you get, it seems like they always come with one. It's a nice usable clip here. Gold, has Pilot written on it. And the cap band sticks up just a tiny bit. It has a little bit of a notch or a bump out there. It's nice gold. And this is a medium nib. I'm going to I do have, it didn't come with a converter, but I do have a Pilot converter. I think it's a 20. I think that's what these are. I think they have a Con 20 and 50, and this came in a different Pilot pen that I had bought in a 78G, and I think it seems to fit, so I'm going to use it instead of the ink that came with it. I'm going to fill this up real quick with this. The Noodlers inks are always full to the brim. I know some people say you're supposed to shake these up. I don't generally, but after I saw a couple of people say, you know, it's a good idea just to shake them up a little bit, I thought, well, I can do that. Get me a little napkin, stick this in, and you can hear that coming up. I'm not sure how much is in there. It's the only thing I don't like about these kind of bladder ones. Can't really tell how much is in there, but be good enough for this, I think. Wipe any of the excess off. Lexington Gray, I've heard a lot of good stuff about this ink. I have a Clairefontaine notebook right here. Let's see how this, if it's inked up, if there's enough in there. Well, there's a look at it. Let's see here. The pen, it has a smooth nib. I like this. This is a fine. I generally get medium, but I'm finding some of these fines I really like. I'm not sure how much ink I actually got up into the bladder, but it seems to be doing okay for just being filled up. The nib has a little spring to it. Let's see if we can get a little line variation. Seems to be a little kind of a nice springy nib. I kind of like that. Okay, but I like this. I'm liking this pen. I'm not sure if I can make this into an eyedropper pen. I like to make a lot of these plastic bodied ones. If it doesn't have metal down here, I could make this into an eyedropper pretty easy. I like doing that just because of the quantity of ink. I'm not sure if that metal goes all the way through there or not. I'll have to get a little flashlight and look down there. But I like it. Has a nice finger grip there, a little gold around the finger grip, kind of sharp looking. I kind of like it. It's a traditional looking pen. I do like the ink. It has good flow. I think the nib needs to soak up a little bit. But here's a look at Lexington Gray. It has a little shading to it. It is a real true gray. It was hard for me to imagine or picture a gray ink. But this is a true gray ink, and I kind of like it. I think it looks pretty nice. It has a little shading to it. And this is a look at the Lucina. And if I'm mispronouncing that, tell me. And give me, write in the comments, have you used this Lexington Gray or this pen, and what's your comments or thoughts about it? And I hope you had a nice look at this. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Lexington Gray by Noodlers, and a Pilot Lucina pen, fine nib. And I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I hope you have a great week. You guys be blessed in the name of Jesus, and I'll see you here next week. Goodbye.